Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to understand one of the important concept of chemistry, that is about Hund's rule. So what is a Hund's rules? Hund's rules says that electrons occupy empty orbital of the same energy individually first before pairing of any orbital. Means we simply called it as a electrons prefer to stay alone in orbitals before sharing space. मीन्स हियर जब भी इलेक्ट्रॉन हम फिलअप करते हैं ऑर्बिटल में, तो पहले इलेक्ट्रॉन्स जो सब ऑर्बिटल में उसमें सिंगली फिलअप होगा और बाद में उसका पेयरिंग होगा. सो टू अंडरस्टैंड this rule, we take here an example. So see here, this is an example of carbon having atomic number 6. So when we write electronic configuration of carbon, then we can see here this is 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. Means carbon having atomic number 6, number of electrons are also 6, so we feel 6 electrons. So we write 6 electrons in the electronic configuration in this way: 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. 2 plus 2 4 plus 2 6. As we know that s orbital having capacity of maximum 2 electrons, s orbital having capacity of maximum 2 electrons, p orbital having capacity of maximum 6 electrons, but here in the carbon only 6 electrons are present, so that's why 2 plus 2 4 plus 2 6 electrons we write in this way. So when we fill the electrons, see that here this is a 1s2, means here 2 electrons are present in the 1s orbital. So we fill first electron in this way and second electron in this way. So 1s2, then 2s2, here also 2 electrons, 1 and 2. But in the 2p orbital, how we can fill these 2 electrons? So this is a main question, and due to this the Hund's rule is formed. So Hund's rule says that here electron occupy singly, means हम ये दोनों जो इलेक्ट्रॉन है एक ही सब ऑर्बिटल में फिल नहीं कर सकते. पहले ये जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है वो सिंगली फिलअप हो गए सब ऑर्बिटल में. So why these electrons are singly fill up? As we know that electrons are negatively charged, and naturally electrons, both electrons are having same charge, and due to this negative charge they repel each other, and to reduce the repulsion they spread out across different orbitals whenever possible. मतलब इलेक्ट्रॉन्स पे चार्ज होता है नेगेटिव, और ड्यू टू द सेम चार्ज ऑन टू दिस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स दे रिपेल ईच अदर. और अगर उनको रिपल्शन कम करना है तो वो पहले सिंगली फिलअप करेंगे. तो इन दिस वे वी कैन फिल दिस इलेक्ट्रॉन. सो व्हाट इज अ रॉन्ग मेथड टू फिल द इलेक्ट्रॉन? सी हियर 1s में तो ये बराबर है 1s2, 2s में भी बराबर है 2s2, but we cannot fill electron in this way. So these two electrons we cannot fill in this way. So this is wrong according to Hund's rule. Another we can see, suppose in the 1s2, in the 2s2, we cannot fill these electron in this way, means one having up spin and another having down spin. So this is also the incorrect method to fill the electrons in the orbitals. So according to Hund's rule we can fill electrons first of all in this way. So this is a correct method of filling of electrons. Now we understand with the another example. Suppose we take an example of nitrogen having atomic number 7. Then we can write electronic configuration of nitrogen is 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. So how we can fill these electrons in these orbitals. As we know that one is having capacity of s orbital having capacity of maximum 2 electrons, so 2. Okay, so in the 2s also 2. Okay, but in 2p how we can fill these 3 electrons? So we can fill these 3 electrons in this way, means we first of all fill all these suborbitals singly. So this is a Hund's rule. Hund's rule says that you can fill the electrons, first of all electrons fill in this way singly, and then you can pair up. So here only 3 electrons, so we can fill these 3 electrons singly. Now what are the incorrect method? So see that here this is 1s is correct, 2s is correct, but we suppose we can write these 3 electrons in this way, 1 2 and 3. So this is a wrong method. This is a wrong method of filling of electrons according to Hund's rule. Similarly, we can take another example, 1 2 1 2. So this is correct, but here we cannot fill in this way. We cannot fill in this way. So this is also the wrong method of filling of electrons according to Hund's rule. So what is the correct method of filling of electrons? So this is a filling of electrons correctly. So this is according to Hund's rule. So Hund's rule says that we can fill electron first of all singly, then pair up. So how we can pair up these electrons? To understand this, we take an example of oxygen. So oxygen having atomic number 8 and electronic configuration 1s2 2s2 2p4. So oxygen having atomic number 8 means number of electrons are also 8. So how we can fill these electrons? In the 1s2 plus 2 4 plus 4 8. So 2 plus 2 4 plus 4 8. 8 electrons fill in this way. So in the 1s we can fill electron in this way. In the 2s 2 electrons fill in this way, and in the 2p here are the 4 electrons. How we can fill these 4 electrons according to Hund's rule? 1 2 3. So first of all we fill singly these 3 electrons. So but here are the 4 electrons. We can fill these 3 electrons and then we can pair up these electrons. So 4 electrons fill in this way. So what is the incorrect method? Suppose in the 1s we fill these 2 electrons. In the 2s we fill these 2 electrons, but here are the 4 electrons, so we cannot fill 4 electrons in this way, 1 2 3 and 4. So this is a wrong method. This is a wrong method of filling of this electron, but this is a correct method of filling of this electron. So remember, electrons fill empty orbitals first. Pairing happens only after each orbital has one electron. This minimizes electron repulsion and increases the stability. So to increase the stability, we can fill electrons according to Hund's rule. So if this video helped you understand Hund's rule, don't forget to like and subscribe for more simple chemistry lessons. So thanks for watching. Thank you.